Bam. Bam. Okay, you ready? Now we will be ready, rolling, three, two, one, rolling, and action. Boom. What's up, Pops?
Boom, just like that.
Here, take this.
Okay.
Let's read the headlines, shall we? Hit me with some gong.
Give a toy, get a cigar. The house is in the house again. Shareable 5-packs, just in time. What does that say? Keep your eye. What the hell does that say? keep your eyes open for a principal pop-up event.
You know, we've been sitting here for 30 minutes doing nothing.
I've been focused on what you're doing. And then is this a thing or is this not a thing?
No, just read the last one.
Stay warm with ice merchandise.
Thank you. All that more in 10 seconds.
Watch the blues go up in smoke.
Nailed it.
Let's go ahead and just say it's Saturday.
And we're at the shop.
It's Saturday at the shop. And let's do this. Everyone give it up for Ryan Mangabang on the horn.
Professional gonger.
He is a gonger.
He is a gonger.
Larry Adams in the house. Marty Upton in the house. Happy birthday to you a couple of days ago.
Marty Upton is in his 40s.
Yep, he is in his 40s. Doesn't look a day over in his 40s.
No, he doesn't.
Looking real good.
Yeah, he is looking real good.
I would like for those of you who watch the headline section of this to I want to clear up a couple of things.
Fast forward through that.
Ice murder, although it does translate.
I was looking at all these people that appear to be freezing outside for the car show.
It's actually a great link because the new ICC merch that's on with the fall drop is cool weather gear. You can get that at iccmerch.com. You can get cool ass Mr. Rogers looking hoodies like this.
Yeah.
You can get that long sleeve that I had on the other night, the No Limits one.
I like that.
Beanies that I actually here's how good this merch is.
Yeah.
The beanie that Byers is wearing.
Yeah.
I gave to him out of the kindness of my heart last year.
Yeah.
And said, "Hey, wear this because it's cold outside."
Yeah.
Never gave it back.
Oh,
So I got to buy another one.
well, maybe he thought that it was a permanent gift, not just a "don't freeze today" thing.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that, but then I haven't said anything about it for about a year, but I might have to tell him today that I didn't mean to give that to him, but it's his.
So, by the way, if you're coming to us from a frozen country like Chicago, let us know where you're coming in from, and we will say good morning to you in your native tongue. It's a little chilly out here today.
That's it.
It's a little chilly out here
Chris
today.
Pennington is coming up from Maryland.
Oh, nice. How about a moment of silence for Chris?
All right, that's enough.
That's good. He's up in Michigan right now. I guarantee you he's freezing.
If we're cold down here, that dude, it went from an Audi to an innie.
Oh yeah, no, it's in the upper 30s here, so I'm sure that's lower 30s, like minus 30.
Yeah,
up there.
That's it.
He's Michigan,
in Harrisville, Michigan.
Michigan.
You know what? I'm excited because we have Maggie and Preston in the house again.
Let's hear it for him.
Hey, let's give it up for Maggie and Preston.
These folks make a quest here from, where are they from, Nashville or Memphis or something?
Yeah, Berniesville. Where is it? Where are you from again? Murfreesboro.
Berniesville. Everybody's dead. They're just dragging them around.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandpa's dead again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty close, though.
You're worse than me.
What? I slept good last night. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah. Good.
But here's what's cool is, when we go home, we have our rhythm.
Yeah.
And we're part of their rhythm, which is very humbling. Which means if we look at
part of whose rhythm? Your kids?
No, those from Murfreesboro,
Berniesville.
They come here every time they're in DFW. They go to Hutchins and then to Industrial.
Right. Perfect day.
And here's what makes that humbling and important, because notice how many times we've gone home since Amato's closed.
Once.
Once.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would we go home?
They closed like 4 years ago.
I've been back once since
Yeah,
then. I'm
yeah.
not going back because it's part of it. So
Yeah.
thank you for making us part of your rotation. We're blessed and humbled. And I just love hearing her laugh.
She is a laugher.
She's
And I'll tell you what, say F1 to them and push play, they won't stop talking about F1.
yeah. Let's talk about F1 tomorrow,
Yeah.
shall we?
Let's do it.
Because tomorrow is the final race of the season, which means it's our final paddock race.
Yeah.
Paddock Lounge, in your first Paddock Lounge you've been to. And Checo is going to lose out to Leclerc for second in points. But
Yes.
we'll be there because Dave in the back is a Ferrari guy and you're a Checo guy. So we'll have an actual addition to this weekend, which is a fight to the death.
Yeah. Nice. Yet last night, this just in. On Friday nights, there's nothing on TV. Nothing. So I'm panning through and I hit the World Championship go-kart racing. We're in Las Vegas. And it's these shifter carts. And they're showing guys from all over the world. Checo was racing.
You're kidding me.
Checo was
Last
racing.
night?
Yes.
Pre-recorded?
It's you'll have to look for
Okay.
it, but it's the Las Vegas race. But Checo, you got a current F1 driver that's going to race go-kart.
Kind of seems like a ringer.
It seems like a ringer, but apparently this kid that's out of Dallas karting, whatever it is, this kid's like kicking everybody's ass. He's like 16,
Really?
beating everybody. Yeah.
All right, I'm for it.
That looks fun, by the way.
Karting?
Yeah, 0 to
Karting?
60 in 4 seconds, and it looks fun.
There's a karting track about 20 minutes from the house.
Nice.
We're about to get Elias into it. He's there. Dominique did not show up this morning, has not yet, nor did you, Ron Hancock, so we're missing Dominique's.
Ron may still be feeling the effects of Tuesday night's show where he went for the record on how much tequila you can drink in 2 hours.
Well, no, it wasn't just tequila. It was whiskey and bourbon and other things.
Oh, well, it makes more sense to mix it.
He saved his show on Tuesday, let's be honest.
Yeah.
He was in there just blowing on things
Yeah.
and chords and stuff. I'm just saying the way it was. He
Yeah.
saved the show.
He saved the show. Nothing was working. So he goes Atari 2600 video game on us, pulls the cords out, sticks them in, and it worked. It was a crazy
It's like
thing
a
I've ever
mixture
seen.
between that and Coneheads with the spark plug.
Now, there is one thing, though. I guarantee he was blowing like 114 proof straight alcohol into it. So he probably really cleaned it out.
Probably cleaned it, yeah. Well,
There might be a lesson in that.
so if you're interested in being a part of tomorrow's Patoro Paddock Lounge for the first and last time,
Yeah.
make sure to get your tickets. That is on our Eventbrite on all of our channels. And then come in and have some fun.
It helps us figure it out. Little Miata racer.
Yeah, that looks like something that needs a little bit of tread worn off the outside.
Exactly.
That looks fun.
So we got race cars coming in. We're having a car show this morning, and I just got to hand it to the car community. Cold, not cold, doesn't matter. They're coming out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We've got it's a solid set here.
You know what we do have is one of the sexiest looking vehicles out there is the new Distretto Transit van.
Is it a transit van or is it a Sprinter?
Is it a Sprinter or is it a Transit or is it a
Oh, it's a Bromaster.
Bassmaster?
It's a Bassmaster.
Yeah, it's
Faster
yeah.
Master.
It's a Bassmaster.
What it is it's a coffee creating some bitch. And thank you guys for being here. We're looking forward to all the shows coming up.
Yeah.
Having Distretto out there so you can get
Yeah.
some.
So we've got our blend that they make for us that we're drinking now that pairs perfectly with coffee. And then there is also the Colombian blend that is here, freshly roasted. It's awesome. These guys are the best. They've been with us since day one, since we've been doing this stupid show.
Basically, since day one, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's
They're like an official permanent sponsor.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's and Robert asked me last week. He comes in. He's like, do you think what do you think how's the future look like with Distretto and ICC? I said, well, let's put it this way. We had a coffee roaster next door to us for the last year,
Yeah.
and we had no interest in that. Nice guy, great guy,
Great guy. Sorry he didn't make it.
but Distretto's not going anywhere.
No.
It's not going anywhere but in our town
And by
every
the
day.
way, with our expansion, we're buying the world's fanciest coffee machine that will make 39 different drinks.
Good morning,
Your
Kevin.
stuff will be in there.
Yep. This will be
Kevin
the
is
best
coming
place.
to us from Georgia. Good day, mate. We got Larry and Julie coming in from Missouri. Listen to this. Good day, mate. Just like they'd say it there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let's talk Thanksgiving because this week is Thanksgiving.
It is Thanksgiving, and we should be giving thanks.
And that we will give
Yeah.
thanks. What we will also be giving is thanks to everyone who showed up and took part of this toy drive, because the toy drive is working through next Saturday. If you come in and bring an unopened toy, you will get a cigar, which is sitting in the bin. It's going to be on your name, and your name will be on it, and go get after it. See you later.
Hey, guys.
Thanksgiving Day, what are our hours? Do you know them?
I think it's 6 to 10.
I think you think that's what it is, and I think you're right.
The Ted Master said he can be here.
Ted Master's in.
Ted Master is in.
I think Ted Master and BB will be here.
That's
Be a
awesome.
good crew for Thanksgiving.
Good crew for Thanksgiving. That'll be so basically eat turkey coma, wake up, come to the shop, watch some final football games. I'm not sure what time the Cowboys play on Turkey Day, but we'll see.
Yeah, but we'll be here. We'll be open. We are open 365. We do not stop working for you, and that is a promise.
No.
Also, we will have some Black Friday deals, especially for those of you who are from afar. You will have some killer deals on our e-com site. So
Yeah.
people who do not live here, you're going to have some awesome things. And those who do live here, you can hop on, put your purchases, and then come and pick them up here. It's
Yep.
the easiest way to do it. Make sure that everyone has access to these. So keep your eyes open this week.
Yeah.
There will be some
Yeah.
stellar Thanksgiving.
Excited. Excited.
If we're talking a little bit about the cigar side of things, I know these could be perfect for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and normally this time of year, all the manufacturers are coming out with 5-packs and assortment packs and stuff, and we really haven't seen it this year. So I reached out to George Rico, our friend with Grand Habano,
Killer.
and they're killing it. By the way, their new stuff is so good. We'll talk about that in a second. But this was these packs are spectacular. Various 5-packs. They're humidified. They're ready to go under the tree for somebody that wants to get cigars. They're in that $60 retail. I think we're going to be in the kind of $40 Black Friday type pricing with these for 5 full size. There's actually Churchills or Toros, which is outstanding.
Is that really? We're going to be $8 a stick on these?
Yep.
That's killer. And for me, this makes it really easy. If you're going to a Thanksgiving and your family is the type of good family that's going to last and you smoke cigars together, you can grab a couple of these, bam, you got it. And if they don't, then they out of the family.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple, right?
It's
I
a
mean,
good- it's
tell
a
me
good-
that's not a good
It's a
logic.
good qualifier to decide who needs to get thrown out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I make my friends, honestly. Since we opened this place, if they have no interest in being into cigars,
We don't have a lot in common.
we're just not going to see eye to eye on a lot of
No.
things. We're not going to have good conversations because what are we going to talk about? That's the
No.
starter of everything.
Yeah, and you don't really talk about tequila. You just drink it, right? So there's not a lot of conversation that goes on. There's a lot of conversation you can have with cigars.
Yeah.
And people always be learning.
Yeah. They should be learning.
Bitches be learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we them bitches you'd be talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
This week we're also going to have Darren Chaffee in the house.
What?
We talk a little bit about we do business with with people, not brands.
That's right.
Well, how about a brand owner not going to his own family's Thanksgiving, but then coming to our family's Thanksgiving, and then spending Thanksgiving here at the lounge? Okay.
That's Darren in a nutshell.
Yep.
That is Darren in a nutshell. He called me and he's like, hey, you know I'm coming in for Thanksgiving. I said, yeah, I heard that. He goes, well, how about this? I have like 5 new cigars. How about we launch them at your store during that time that I'm there? There are new accomplices. There's a bunch of new cigars that we're going to have to launch.
We are?
You're looking at me like you have not heard this yet.
I am looking at you like I was going to take a couple days off next week.
Oh,
But it doesn't look like I'm going to do that anymore.
I got it. Don't worry.
No,
I got it under control.
No, I'm not passing that. Do you think that color was an accident, like the way that you painted the house Pepto-Bismol pink when we were kids, or do you think that is a factory color for real?
I think that's a wrap.
That is a wrap, and that wrap's about to make its way to the
If I
front
get
of your
any of
car.
that yellow on my car, Adrian, you got a gun?
We're good. We're good.
We got guns in the house. We're fine.
Chris Pennington may make his way in for Thanksgiving as well.
Sure. Yeah. Watch.
See how hopeful
He's
we
gonna be
got.
sitting there trying to get his door open, and it won't open because it's frozen shut.
He's going to talk to us about the new ice fishing league he just
Hold
joined.
it. There's 2 cars under that.
Two
car?
yellows?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Did
Yeah,
he have any red on his back bumper? Because
yeah, he tried.
just make it look like a movie where
So,
somebody's escaping him.
Jim Trader brings in a very valid kind of comment question. Is you painted a house pink? Will you just talk about the true story that was our house growing up? Or
Well, first of all, if you knew the 80s, it wasn't pink, it was mauve. Okay? Number 1. Number 2, I didn't know that they could paint a house in a day. And number 3, I didn't have enough money to have them repaint it. But they showed me the paint chip. It looked like mauve. And I got home, and that sumbitch was pink. And it was done. They were gone. And I'm like, hey, man, my house is pink. That's the color you picked. If you got to pay to repaint. And I'm like, well, I guess we got to
I
paint the
lived
house.
in that house for 17 years.
And people would, where do you live? Well, we live at, what was the name of that development?
Prairie Point.
Prairie Point. Oh, do you live in the pink house? Do you know where the pink house is? Yeah, I live there.
It wasn't just kind of pink. It was,
No, it was pink.
Pepto-Bismol
Yeah.
pink.
Yeah.
The Frakes boys. That's what we grew up in.
Yeah. But it made you tough. You're not a bunch of bitches. Yeah.
We kicked some ass in the front yard of that pink house a couple of times. Yeah, they underestimated the Frakes family.
Why don't you tell them what I'm lighting up right now?
Oh, what I have already lit up, which is the house. Speaking of Principal Cigars,
Back in the house.
the House Pyramid, the original, the OG, the house.
Been sitting for 2 years in the Dominican.
Been wondering when we were going to get more of these.
It's incredible.
It's you fall back in love with that thing immediately, right?
This cigar is so good.
The draw is good. They've changed the blend from the original. It's a better blend. It's very, very smooth. It's very round.
You know, and in the cigar world, there are retailers that go to the Dominican. They'll buy a bunch of cigars for 80 cents. They stick their label on it with their brand, their store on it, and they call it a house stick. We've had people that know where this cigar came from. Eric Espinoza being one, the owner of Espinoza Cigars. He knows that this has a pedigree that kind of looped through the Davidoff world. And this cigar, he said, is the best thing that's come out of that factory. And he's talking about a Davidoff factory, even though it came out of KBF across the street.
I'll put this against any house cigar on the planet.
I'll put against. I'd like to send this to Cigar Aficionado and let them take a whack at it in their top 25.
We ain't got that money though. Here's the thing: is Maggie grew up in a pink house as well.
Really?
Yeah,
She's normal-ish.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got that same shirt that Kramer had on, the pirate shirt. Oh, it wasn't Kramer; it was Jerry.
The puffy shirt.
The puffy shirt.
Yeah. I don't want to be a pirate.
It looks good on you though.
Yeah.
This is common, but Chris Pennington is currently in third place in the ice fishing team.
Oh, Pennington is the second runner-up to the ice fishing team up there in.
If you ain't
Maine.
first, you're last, even in ice fishing.
They kind of want to know the age group that is the team.
Oh, I guarantee you.
Dark team.
I guarantee you, everybody he's fishing with has grandkids as old as he is.
And he has here's the thing about in any competition, racing especially, you want to be right behind the battle. So that way when the two guys crash out, you're there. When those top two finishers in the ice fishing league die,
Which could happen.
which will happen, he just all of a sudden takes that trophy.
Yeah,
He
I'm
takes
sure
first,
he
second,
walks
and
into the
third.
ice fishing huts and the guy's just sitting there like this. Bob, you alive? He's still just frozen.
They
Still
put
got his PBR in his hand, frozen.
with the bell on the top to make sure it's moving.
It's been dinging for a half hour. Hey, Bob, I think you got one on. Bob's dead. I'm in second.
Let's move forward, shall we?
Yeah.
Principal pop-up, that's good. Let's talk Black Light Ugly Sweater Party.
Larry just noticed my pants. You want to have a pants off dance off?
He might drive down here for a little
He
pants
would.
off,
I
dance
know
off.
Larry. Yeah, no, these are camo, and I'm surprised that you noticed them because I'm supposed to blend right in.
Yep,
Yeah,
the Green Boys.
yeah.
Can never see them. By the way, thank you for everyone who's joining us this morning in the lounge from afar. We do appreciate it. This is going pretty darn good,
Yeah.
I gotta say.
JP's coming in from Arizona. Good day, mate.
And-
They're out there with Lee Ostagine.
Best of luck to Lee Ostagine. He is an idiot.
Yeah.
He is doing an Ironman
100.
this weekend.
So that's like 100 miles on a bike, and then like a full marathon, and
give
then
my-
like swimming.
Yeah, I think it's 2.3 miles swimming. I could get this wrong. 114 on the bike, and then a full marathon. On purpose.
On purpose.
Uh-huh.
On purpose. If I was like held captive and they said you got to go do an Ironman, I'd just go, man, just shoot me.
Josh Sims, I think I saw him walk in. Is Josh Sims, your first party is going to be the ICC ugly sweater? Oh, that
Better
couldn't
step
be a-
up because there's Magabang's already claiming that he's won the ugly sweater.
This dude I think he had a full beard in one of them. Didn't you have one that had a Santa beard? It stank. It was actually Santa's beard that he wore in here. That's going to be a great party. And Sean Ratz, the race tomorrow, I believe, starts at 10. We'll put it on at 10, doors at 9:30. This will be a good one.
Yeah.
This will be a fun one.
And as a qualifier, Maggie said, "You know I'm going to be yelling," so she's just getting that out of the way.
She texted me, how loud can I be? And I forgot to hit send. I had the message. I was like, well, it is in the private lounge, so let's be cool. I never hit send, so I figure I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun.
Yeah.
Gabe Munoz, who won, he just left. He came and grabbed the cigar for being on Cigar Talk Live. I wish he would have stuck his head in.
Yeah.
Gabe, we'll see you this week, this Tuesday. If we break the record, last week we had...
Oh, that's Gabe that came in for the. He won the Fancy Pants cigar.
Yeah, the Byron. So watch on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock,
You never know what you might win the finest cigar in the world.
which he just did. And last week we had 339 comments live.
It's 1,700 people watch.
If we break that record this week, we got to be ready to. We got to be ready to.
Who
get out.
are we going to have on the show this week? I think I invited somebody this week.
Chris Remy Thomas.
Somebody else I communicated with. I think I invited them. I'm not sure who it is.
I think this is my favorite part about all of it is it is even less scripted than
Look
this.
at that guy.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh man.
God, he just got off the short bus.
Carlo's bumming a fag out there,
Yeah.
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at him peeking in here, looking like Pitbull out there.
Yeah, he does.
All right. So we do have the ugly sweater December 2nd. Get your tickets. That's the last event of the year. If you don't count the Tuesday after that, which now Oliver Nichols of German Engineered Cigars is going to be here, we're going to be talking about a release that will be very exclusive.
I like it.
And it'll be painted red.
I really like it.
That will be excellent. We're moving. I like this. I like the idea of keeping these a little bit shorter because it moves us through this a little faster,
Yeah.
a little richer. You did grab a couple of cigars that maybe people haven't thought about in a while, and something that people need to put on their radar.
Yeah, Wesley's coming in from Minnesota. So hopefully he's up there watching the Cowboys game. But good day, mate. It's almost day. How you doing up there about noon? Oh, how's it
Yeah,
going?
bag of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Something.
jeez.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Yeah.
Talk about the cigars.
Oh, jeez. Here we're going to talk about some cigars up from Minnesota. For all you whiskey drinkers that like to chase Buffalo Trace, I noticed that we just had to replenish the box because they blew out the other night when we had a whiskey group that was in here. But a nice little 60 ring gauge torpedo Buffalo Trace, aged in Buffalo Trace barrels. And this is the special F. I don't know what that stands for. Let's just say Frakes.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. But that cigar is in the house. And if you have not had the Grand Habano 20th anniversary, get it quick. We were able to, George was able to pull some off of other people's shipments because they hadn't shipped it to the 150 dealers that were going to get it. But ours sold out in 24 hours, so he sent us some more. But we're not going to see it again until February. So get them while you can. And a cigar that while I was drinking my amazing Distretto coffee this morning, it was the reminder of the best cigar to have with coffee in the morning, and that is the Illusione MJ12. For some reason, the pH level of this cigar and the pH level of that coffee, they just are perfect. Absolutely perfect. So MJ12s are back out. We actually had to replenish the box.
The whole Illusione line, I think, unfortunately, their packaging is so subdued that you can walk past it.
Yes,
but
very
it's
easy.
just so good. It's just everything in that wheelhouse is friendly. It's inviting. It's fun. It's smooth. It's got good flavor to it.
It's got great depth and stuff. But you're right. It's the packaging is Dion, who owns the company, is considered an, I guess you would call him an artist that doesn't worry what his product is packaged in. But in a world of brown boxes, brown cigars, and brown labels, you need something that jumps. And
Make a fishing lure.
But yes, his stuff is really good.
Wayne Ferguson asked, "What is the significance of MJ12?"
It's interesting that you asked that question.
I was going to say Michael Jackson and then 12-year-olds.
No, the
It's the first thing that came to mind. I don't know what the story is.
no, actually, Dion, if we have him on the show on Tuesday night, the answer to question, do you believe in aliens? 36.
Yeah.
So Dion is definitely into the whole UFOs and the Roswell crash. Well, the official government report for the Roswell accident was the MJ12 report.
Oh, is that right?
And that's why it's in the little silver alien. Remember, because they said it was a silver weather balloon. So
That's the significance of
That's
that.
the significance of this, and the MJ12 is the report for the aliens.
Oh, I learned something there.
Yeah. Or Michael Jackson and 12-year-olds. It's one of the two. I can't
Both
remember.
valid.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong on both.
Yes.
But with that,
I can't believe we brought up Michael Jackson.
I can't believe you knew what that was. That was excellent. You didn't learn that in like a book.
There is a plethora of information up here. I just don't know how to retrieve it all the time.
Yep.
Age sucks.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Toy Drive. Talked about it.
Talked about.
Bring
And,
it in.
and I would
That's
like
for
to,
next week.
if you guys could bring in more Hot Wheels and more car-related stuff, because those are the toys we like to play with.
Right.
Because we're not giving these to the children. We are keeping them and playing with them ourselves.
Well, and then or we'll sell the other half because that's where the margin's at.
That's how you make the money in this whole thing.
That's how you make the money.
That's how charities do it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Next week, expensive coat drive.
Of 42 regulars only. Yep. That is it. Shareable 5-packs with the Grand Habanos. Pick those up.
Yeah.
Principal pop-up, and we will. I'm calling it a pop-up, but this is just being a lazy way of me saying I don't know when we're going to do it. So keep your eyes open because it'll be.
We know he'll be here Thursday, and we know that we'll probably have to do something on Friday.
That all seems right.
Depends on when he's coming in. Maybe we pop it up on Wednesday. Who gives a shit? It's Christmas.
That's right.
Well, it's not really.
Well, I mean, it's close.
Yeah.
It's close. I just decided to say goodbye.
We're back live.
Are we really? No.
That's a replay.
That's a
That's a
replay.
replay.
But we are probably still. Was the Michael Jackson thing? You think?
Yeah.
You think that got us pulled? Okay, well, we'll see. We're probably still.
We're
up
still on Instagram. Those guys, the commies, aren't running Instagram yet.
I think.
Look at that thing. We had all this traffic, and then the red line just dropped
It
off.
just dropped us.
Yeah.
So,
So Zuckerberg likes Michael Jackson. What did they know?
Who would have thought?
Freaking
All right, so for those who are on Instagram, yeah, thank you for joining us. I guess we have to end this thing now.
Yeah.
Because Facebook has should we just go ahead and try to get canceled off the edge of this? Because we weren't really trying to get canceled, but that got us taken down. I mean, this is getting serious now. If you can't say something like that,
I'll tell you what.
could have been the aliens.
Could have been. Well, I mean, the aliens are real. Zuckerberg's an alien.
Uh-huh.
We know that. He was offended that we were making fun of aliens when he is one. Tinfoil hat.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not talking to anybody on Facebook, but
No.
on YouTube,
But we got
everyone
folks here
else-
on Instagram
that's
that
it.
are coming
For
in.
those of you who are watching, how about this? Because you guys are still watching, you're on the right platform. Let's do this. Give me 5 minutes, and then go to iccmerch.com and use ICC FAM as your discount code, and you're going to be hooked up. Check out the full series because there's some really cool designs.
Really
up
cool.
there.
I love your.
ICC FAM, it will be worth your while to put that up. iccmerch.com.
Yeah.
I suppose we can't even. Oh, okay. Who did? Austin Jashari?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's the type of wedding I like. Is talk about a pop-up. Didn't look like there was a crowd at that one.
No, there wasn't a big crowd out in the cornfield, and the snow was a nice touch.
Yeah, I like that. Congratulations. Many, many years of happiness and love with you and Grace. That is going to work. But I guess just sign us off. We can't even do the segment now.
Well, let's let Adrian come in and just at least whip his gun out. Let's see what happens with.
Yeah, let's get ourselves fully canceled
Yeah.
here. All right. Yeah. Check out. Let's make sure this is clear. Check out Adrian's gun.
Yes,
Adrian, what gun do you have with you
a
today?
gun,
Just an M&P.
M&P, and it's
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 furniture.
It is
Do
nice.
you get nervous where that's pointing
Right
right now?
No.
Okay, because I'm thinking.
Here's the thing. He got it hooked up inside the waist
Yeah.
holster for me. I tried setting that up in there, and then I realized the amount of accidental discharges
Never-
is not zero. It's not zero.
So you're saying there's a chance.
You know, if your string gets stuck on there, and that's happened, if you have like pant string and it gets stuck in the trigger and pull it out, that's happened. But
That's
It's
for
not
me.
zero.
yeah,
It's not. Yeah, it's not zero, and you got it pointed right at the bullseye.
it's cold outside.
The
so-
bullseye.
Missed it. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna literally beat him in the head with your gun. He is sniffing a cigar through the cellophane. This just in. Don't do it.
You can't smell cigars through plastic.
Give me your gun. I'm just gonna hold it at him like this.
Will
Put the cigar down.
promo Tuesday's show so they know what to look out for?
Catch us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time for Cigar Talk Live.
Now a common.
Yeah.
It's actually a classic now.
Yeah, definitely. If you're in the
Yeah.
area, please come by. It's an interactive show. We do it right out here, and you can watch us live and comment. And
And there'll be free cigars for you.
drunk.
There'll be a free cigar for you.
Yeah,
For just coming
we'll,
sitting in
we'll
the.
ridicule you, and just
A lot of
make
tequila.
fun of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of tequila.
Well, with that, Adrian, why don't you give us the full actual sign off now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry, guys. Catch us every Saturday for Saturday at the shop, 10:10 a.m. Central Time, and third Saturday of every week, Cars and Cigars.
Let's do it. Adios, suckers. Peace.
Woo! The crowd goes wild.